based on popular demand doing a mock draft. We're just gonna do it, so let's get going. So for the Jaguars, it's pretty obvious. Penei Sewell, just kidding. Trevor Lawrence is probably gonna go to them. Now for the Jets, it's like Zach Wilson or Justin Fields. I'm gonna try and keep this quick, but I think the Jets are gonna select their quarterback. I just think they want to move on from Sam Darnold. Let's go with Zach Wilson, just because he has so much potential. We are going to be doing trades, and something I'm thinking about is doing a trade with the Dolphins. Oh, it's exclusive for premium. Sorry, guys. So, Dolphins, I would think they'd trade back to maybe try 9 maybe, because I feel like John Elway might want us to trade up and get Justin Fields. But for them, I think you get Devonta Smith. He's a very, very good receiver, very fast. He really showed out in the championship for college. He's very underrated in my opinion, so I think he easily can go third there. For the Falcons, I think you go Justin Fields. Matt Ryan, expiring contract. It's probably time to move on. We're just firing it. Quick fire. Bengals, I'd say, realistically, you could go Kyle Pitts, but Joe Burrow, they don't want to get him injured. I think you draft Penei Sewell. Okay, Eagles. This is hard because I think they can take 5, 6, or maybe even 7. Jamar Chase, Kyle Pitts, Jalen Waddle, all very great receivers. I think you take Kyle Pitts, though. Zach Ertz not doing so well this season, but Kyle Pitts, I mean, you can play him at wide receiver. You got Jalen Reagor last year, so why don't you take a tight end this year? But he's not even really a tight end. He's anything you want on the receiving end. The Lions, I think, let's see. I think they like it. They want Jamar Chase, so they're going to take him. And that's a very good draft to fall to them. The Lions just need a wide receiver. So the Panthers, I think they go Trey Lance. Teddy Bridgewater did not pan out. They could also try and get Christian Darrisaw, but I don't see that happening. I think they're going to go Trey Lance. I think the Broncos, what you do here is you look at this. You need a cornerback a lot and an edge. You could also go Micah Parsons, but you could even go Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. But I think you just go Caleb Farley. He's just such a great athlete. Okay, and then Cowboys, I think we go back-to-back cornerbacks. That secondary was pretty darn awful. I think you get Patrick Surtain right here. Not much explanation, but I just think they need another corner. Let's see. Giants, I think they love having Jalen Waddle right here. And many of their other needs you can't really get right now. So you might go Micah Parsons, but I think you go Jalen Waddle. Try and get this offense to get better. Okay, for the 49ers, what do you do here? This is a tricky one. You could go Mac Jones. Honestly, I think I might do that. I mean, you also got a cornerback is listed twice here. That's interesting. But inside O-line is listed twice. I don't know. I think Mac Jones is an interesting player, and I think they want to get him. So I'm going to do a controversial move, and we're going to go Mac Jones. Chargers. Let's see. I don't know much about their needs. Okay, tackle, inside O-line. I think you go Rashawn Slater. It's kind of crazy that he dropped this far. Protect Justin Herbert, just like I said the Bengals will do with Joe Burrow. Okay, So we've got the Vikings here. I don't know much about these teams either. Sorry. But safety, inside O-line, inside D-line. Samuel Cosme. Who is this guy? Sorry. Inside O-line. They don't have much they can do here. You can go tackle on Samuel Cosme, and I think maybe you do that. I really have no idea here. You could go Elijah Bear Tucker. I think he's a little low on this board. I think he should be a little higher. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Elijah Bear Tucker. He's a very good stuffer on the run, and he's pretty good on the pass. Patriots. Patriots. Let me check out this team. I don't know much about them either. I could, Micah Parsons still being on the board. Even Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Both of these guys I'm letting them drop, and I don't see why I am. And I think Micah Parsons is the move. He's an edge too, and that's not one of the top needs, but he can do a lot. He's also kind of like a box safety. He's kind of like a Troy Polamalu, more recently Isaiah Simmons. So I think you take him. He can play safety, which is also one of their needs. And I think that's a very good pick to get him that late. Okay, let's see. Cardinals. They need a cornerback. Let's see. Not looking so good for them there. Okay, let's keep looking. So you can also use a running back. I mean, do you go Najee Harris here? Because, you could really stack up that offense and do a lot. Or do you go Kwity Paye? And Kwity Paye is this is hard. I think you go Najee Harris. Just the potential of him. He's not a crazy athlete, but the potential of him turning out to be really good, I think you want that to become like the Chiefs, a very good offense and a pretty good defense that's pretty up and coming. So they're going to take Najee Harris. Raiders, I think you go maybe Kwity Paye is the very next pick for them, or maybe Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And I think that's what should happen. He's just very good. He's a good line. He's just good. I don't know how much I can describe it, but he's a very great player. He can do a lot. Dolphins. They've already gotten a wide receiver. And why don't you go a tackle? You missed out on Penei Sewell. But you got Christian Darrisaw, who probably could be just as good, just right away. So you take him. And Washington football team. Quarterbacks off the board. You can't get you could reach for Kyle Trask, but that seems a very big reach. So I think you go with one of your next needs, wide receiver, and you look for I think maybe you just want to absolutely stack up this defense, get a cornerback for some knockdown, but actually that's probably not going to happen. So I think you go Kadarius Toney. He's just very good at getting open. Kind of like another version of I don't know. I can't think of it. Oh, I took him early with the Dolphins. Devontae Smith. Oh my gosh. Kadarius Toney. Kind of like Devontae Smith can get really open very easily. Bears, QBs off the board. Tackles off the board. Wide receivers off the board. Kind of in a bad position. Samuel Cosme, you take him. I think you do. I meant inside O-line is off the board, not tackle. But yeah, you gotta take him there too. So some tackles off the board. We got the Colts, and they need cornerback, wide receiver. Kind of running low on those guys, except for J.C. Horn. I forgot about that guy. He's pretty good. I think you go take him. He just got potential, man. So go J.C. Horn. Edge, inside D-line. It's pretty clear what they got to do here. Kwity Paye, he's on the board. he's just a difference maker, and I think you take him right away. Jets, they need wide receiver, cornerback, edge. Rashad Bateman. You've got so many good wide receivers. You could even go Terrace Marshall, who I actually, yeah, I think you go Terrace Marshall. No offense to Bateman, but what the heck happened? Okay. No offense to Terrace Marshall, but I think you just go no offense to Rashad Bateman. I think you go Terrace Marshall. Okay, tackle, cornerback, running back. Tackles and cornerbacks have just gone off the board, but I think this is in between the two T's, Tevin Jenkins or Travis Etienne. I think Travis Etienne's a little high on this board. He's a good running back. He just doesn't. I just don't know him as a very big running back. So I think you go Tevin Jenkins off that logic. And then you got pick 25, Jags again. Tackle, cornerback. What do they do here? I think. I don't know what I think. You got Gregory Rousseau here, who you might want to just take. What if you got him? A replacement for Ngakoue. I did not say that right at all. That's not his name, Ngakoue, but it's something like that. Yannick Ngakoue. Yes, get his replacement in Gregory Rousseau, not Jalen Phillips, because Jalen Phillips is just kind of small sample size, even smaller than Gregory Rousseau. So Browns edge, I think you go Jalen Phillips. Get a really good guy to oppose Myles Garrett. So you got two guys hitting, and you got to double team one of them, and then someone's going to get to the quarterback. So you just stack up that line. I think you can be pretty good. So many teams that need edges, and I think we've got the edges. Azeez Ojulari. I think we go 3 straight edges. These are just very good edges in this class, and we go 3 straight edges. And we got cornerback, edge, obviously, wide receiver. I think Rashad Bateman is up in play for here. Maybe even Christian Barmore, but I think you go Rashad Bateman. And I think Packers, this is confusing because I don't know if Aaron Jones is coming back. You could go Travis Etienne. You could go with Nick Bolton or Zaven Collins. Those are 2 exciting linebackers. So I think just you go Zaven Collins. He's just exciting to have on your team. These are some very impactful linebackers in this class, and that's exciting to me. I love the linebacker position. So we have Zaven Collins coming off, and I think losing Matt Milano, get a second guy to back up Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills. I think we go back-to-back linebackers with Nick Bolton. These are just good players. This is a good draft class in my opinion. Here you go him. So here I think you go defense, even though you have some pretty big needs on offense. Not big needs. You don't have many big needs. You don't have any real needs. You're the Chiefs, but I think you can go with I don't know. I think you can go inside O-line. Let's see. We got inside D-line. We could go Christian Barmore. We could go all the way with Greg Newsome. I think that's a possibility. I think, this is really up for grabs. I'm just gonna, let's think. I'm just gonna go, this is pretty controversial, but Greg Newsome, he's a good underrated cornerback in my opinion. and you go Christian Barmore here. I think he's a good player. He's 26 overall. He's dropped a bit, so you take him. And that's my draft. Thank you for watching. Pretty interesting draft. I don't know if everyone can agree with it, but I mean, I tried my best. I'm not a draft logic genius, but I mean, we had 3 straight edges right here, and then back-to-back linebackers. We had some pretty interesting things happen. I mean, you also have an edge right there, Kwity Paye. Yeah, so yeah, this is just a pretty. I'm excited for the draft to happen. And thanks for watching, guys. And thanks for the suggestions from all you. Thanks for all the support. Bye.